Oh gosh. I don't know if I'm going to post this, but I've just got something coming through and it's making me giggle quite hard. Because, with all this tomfoolery that's surrounded my life for the past, well, however long it's been, by different groups, there's almost like one cult or one practitioner, one deviant sorcerer or, malfunctioning ex-high priest of a coven of witches. It's like they pass the baton on as to who can send shit my way. And it's just making me laugh. Because I'm only one person. I don't quite comprehend it all, really, as if someone would try and want to like push me off my path. And they've all assumed that they know me as a person, which is very interesting because I'm very misunderstood by other people. So if people are hearing what other people are saying about me, it's going to be quite distorted because very few people see me, get me. That's obviously grown recently. And again, I'm not focusing on lack and abundance. It's just I'm a very unique person. I never clocked that, really, to my detriment for a long time because there was a lack of self-love. So I'm a very gifted person. A lot of us are. We all are. We're all born gifted as children. So it just, and continuously, like, we work hard. I don't know, I've just worked very hard, I think, from a little girl. Oh God, I'm like, this might even get me a bit tearful, the old inner child shit. I remember myself working really hard as a little girl to do things well, like, and maybe actually like slightly imbalanced as a perfectionist, in which none of that exists. But there's a lot of heat. I'm releasing a lot of stuff. This is interesting. Shout out to Starboy BMX, who brought this beautiful magic over from Niger for me for the protection. He didn't even know what happened to me, and he has gifted this kindly to me as part of the soul fam that we're all connecting right now. True warriors of love and purity and hard work. And I think, yeah, that was the tangent, is coming back to the hard work. I remember myself working really, really hard as a child. And I always have like been knocked over and got up again. And never in my it's now 38 years of my life, up until probably when all this happened, when I'm about 35, had I realised that I was even like I persevered a lot. I never really thought, oh, look at what I've achieved in my life. Because it's a bloody lot. Might not be looking a lot to other people on paper as to me not having a 6-figure salary right now. If I wanted to go back to corporate and do all of that, I would, if it bothered me. But that isn't the life that I lead, and that's not said with any judgment of how other people want to live their lives. Absolutely not. What's happened to me is very personal to my mission and my awakening in the world right now, like loads of us other light people, whatever you call us. Just people who lead with love. Like, I can't actually feel fear anymore. There's like, it just doesn't exist, because it's about trust and faith again, because working consistently hard and like finally realising that you are tough, it just makes me think that these people, it's quite sad they've underestimated me, really. Because I've only ever tried to be authentic. So if you don't pick that up pretty soon, because actually I met a sister via another beautiful empress last night, and straight away, she's a seer as well, she just went boom, 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 you're this, 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 and this. And I was like, oh shit, okay, the soul family are really, especially the sisters. I have been at a deficit, it feels like, from sister connections since before when I came back. Really, really lovely to connect with the sisters again. Really needed. And many of them have reached out to me after what has happened, and I've actually heard some incredibly strange stories as well about other spell work, and very, very, very hard stories to hear. So that's why I guess all of these videos are coming out right now, and I was meant to stumble across this thing, or was meant to be a person that was targeted wrongly. and in an underestimating way. Because like what I've worked for towards my dream and having completely changed my whole life around, like from done an absolute 360, there's not many people that do that. Like, yes, the 144, like lots of, you know, when I say not few, in the percentage of how many people there are in the world, everybody has that capability. It's whether we are gifted the karma, or we've worked for that in other lives, or we allow ourselves to be open to receive whatever comes our way. Clearly I signed up for a lot. Fuck knows why. But seeing the world and the realms as I do now, after a lot of personal work, shamanic work, and that will meet my version of shamanism will be different from others, because to be honest, it awoken in me. I haven't studied it, must have studied it in past lives, because I'm an ancient scribe and lots of things go on channeling. Sorry. A lot of stuff has been awoken in me anyway. It's something to do with communication, and this is the first time I'm sharing like this, actually. I've done a lot of voice messages for myself, but anyway, it's coming through. Spirit wants me to share that, yeah, I am an awakened ancient scribe, and words and writing has been something that has been gifted to me. Like, I wasn't always activated, and before, as I was saying, like with the capability everybody has when they're born into this realm, it's whether we choose to activate it, because it is always a choice. And obviously the karma, our self-awareness, our ego, like how much we've been bruised and how much we feel we need to be on the defense all the time, will depend on how quickly or how much we're open to the gifts spirits can send our way. And I'm claiming my lot. I worked hard, people. So what these people think they do by trying to push me off my path, they'll have to kill me. They'll have to unalive me, I think people say these days. Or I don't know if we're not even allowed to use that word, Kill. I'm sorry, you know, I'm not inciting any type of violence. But these people that have worked so disgracefully, one day maybe the story will come out. I don't know. That's not my focus right now. It's on me. I'm not focusing on the external. I'm focusing on what I'm building. And because I've been building quietly behind the scenes, it has allowed these people to think that I'm well, a lot of these people are misogynists. So one person I know, definitely a narcissist. Other people, yes, maybe not narcissists, but have narcissistic tendencies, because this is obviously a word that gets misused, and I'm not putting terms and words on people, but just if we can identify the qualities of a narc, then I've experienced some very interesting encounters over the past 2 years, more the last year, to be honest. But anyway, tangenting a little bit. All I'm saying is, though, I will stop at nothing to see the fruits of my intentional grueling at times. I mean, I don't know where that word came from, so someone's here with me. Grueling experiences over the past, what's 365 times 3? I'm actually going to have to look at that right now, because I want to know. I'm a numbers person. Magic number. So, nothing is stronger than my will. This is my reality. So nobody can push me off my path. It's impossible. I don't believe in anything being impossible in my world, but for anybody that's trying to come in and make it about them, no. And so, with love and respect, I trust that the veil will lift over this full moon, because this is raw energy. It is beautifully dangerous. We lead with love. Any of that envy, control stuff, it does not exist in my world. I can't feel that frequency of anybody, like, they just, I can hear and see the eye. But that's cool. The attempts will always be made. Someone said to me today, or I heard something, next level, new devil or something. I mean, for me, terms and not acknowledgements, you know, words don't make a difference. But yeah, the higher the calling, the harder the challenge. Is that what they say? I don't know. I don't want to tangent too much. It's already 10:48. But anyway, happy full moon energies that are loading as we go to Lionsgate, as we go into a whole new paradigm, new year. Make it count, please.